Good morning, and welcome to another episode of TMOC, The Making of a Comedian. This would be episode number 11. And I know what you're thinking. You're saying to yourself, my goodness, it seems like just the other day you're on episode 10. And we were. So again, I'm sorry to say that today is again going to be another episode that is not going to be about comedy. As you remember from the last episode, we talked about the trumpogenic myopic psychosis that's been sweeping the nation and my participation in that and helping out the foundation to find a cure. Over the weekend, as many of you that follow me know, I attended my 40th, technically my 42nd reunion from high school. I know what you're thinking. There's no way in hell that this guy could have been out of high school for 42 years. Well, I started high school when I was 5 and graduated when I was 8, much like Doogie Howser. But that's neither here nor there. What we need to talk about is the reunion was fantastic, and thank you for all those that came up to me and let me know how wonderful the reunion was and how I made for the greatest reunion of all time, and without me, the reunion would have sucked. And that's really kind of you to say. And I know it was true, but at some point it became overwhelming for me. But again, thank you guys so much for that. And it was very sweet of you to make me your reunion king at the end of the night as well. And I will wear the crown proudly for the 8 years that I'll be wearing it until the next reunion. So thank you guys for that. But what I really want to talk about is something that I think pretty much everybody was talking about at the reunion. And I think everybody was kind of looking to see what was going to happen. And I think you all know what I'm talking about right now. And that has to do with my nemesis, a Mr. David Young, the alleged winner of Best Looking in high school, class of 1980. And I say alleged because we all know what happened in that election. It was rigged. There was some fake ballots, people voting from North Hollywood High School and Van Nuys High School, and apparently as far away as Sylmar High School and Monroe High School and Granada High School. And I took it in stride. And I think, obviously I won for prettiest hair, and they tried to keep me quiet by giving me that award. But we all know the truth. I was the best looking in high school. Everybody knows it. David knows it. Everybody knows it. And I had a lot of people come up to me at the reunion and they said, Dave Young's here. And I said, oh, great. I would love to see him because I don't have any hard feelings. I can look in the mirror and I can see, I'm way better looking than that guy. And so I approached him and went to shake his hand and say, hey, congratulations. I probably shouldn't have said this part, but I said, congratulations for living a lie that you were best looking in high school. And he got a little upset by that. He said, what are you talking about? I won best looking in high school. I said, Dave, we all know the truth. But if you want to live your fantasy for the next, the rest of your life, that's fine. And that was it. And then apparently he was, saying a lot of things about me, like, Rob is not bad looking. He does have those those hazel eyes that when the sun hits it, they're gorgeous specks of gold that glisten in the sunlight and dance, dance is what I believe he said. You know, and of course, you know, the glorious red hair and the oh so kissable lips, which I felt really weird that like Dave said I had oh so kissable lips, but whatever, Dave. But of course, he would never say that to my face. So you know, enough is enough, and so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have to call this guy out. And I thought there was no better platform than to do it on YouTube. I have a huge audience. I'm up to 19 subscribers now, and I got to get it out there. And so, what I'm going to do right now to finally put it to rest is much in the same vein as the classic award-winning movie of 2001, Zoolander. What? Zoolander, you know. Derek Zoolander, his nemesis Hansel. Okay, well, most of you, I'm sure, have seen that movie. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, and by the way, a little side note, I was actually supposed to play the role of Hansel in that movie, not Owen Wilson, but the casting director felt that I was just way too good looking. Well, she didn't say way too good looking. She said, you have a very special look, and it's just too much for the camera, and we want somebody a little quirkier looking, and so they hired Owen Wilson. And look, he did a great job, and he is definitely quirky looking, and I guess that's what they were looking for. But anyway, so in that movie, you know, Hansel and Derek Zoolander, you know, they're kind of nemesis, much like David Young and myself, and so they wanted to finally, for once and for all, determine who the best model was. And so they got Mr. David Bowie to judge the competition, and they had a walk-off, a classic scene in the movie, probably why it won the Academy Award for Best Picture, and it gave Ben Stiller the Best Actor Award and Owen Wilson the Best Supporting Actor, which of course should have been mine. But anyway, so I thought, you know what, that's a great idea. Now, no, I'm not going to challenge David Young to a walk-off, but I do think I have an idea, and my idea is this. Instead of a walk-off, I'm going to challenge David Young to a face-off. That's right. We are going to give our 3 best looks. And you can give whatever look you want. And I'm going to give you an advantage, David Young, because I'm going to do my 3 looks first. So you can see what I'm doing. You can see, you know, I've got some surprise looks, but you're going to be able to see them. Okay? And I'm going to let you see them first so you can practice. I'll give you, you know, as long as you need. Let's say by the end of the month. Okay? And you can work on your looks, you know, work with your look coach that I know you have, you know, and all the spa treatments you get, and let's forget about the Botox and everything else you've done. But anyway, so I challenge you to a face-off. And I know a lot of you are saying to yourself, Rob, you're at a disadvantage already. You've still got the deformity with the eye that you haven't had taken care of yet. And I know that, and I'm thinking to myself, I can beat this guy with one eye closed. You know what I mean? Like, look at this, right? Right? I mean, that's a Popeye look. You know what I mean? It's like, I can still beat him. So I'm not really concerned about that. You know, and as long as I get some of the, you know, the secretions taken care of while I'm giving the look, that's okay. I think right now I'm a little bit clear. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to, it's going to be judged by those of you in the YouTube audience and even on Facebook as well. And it's going to be judged, and may the best man win. I think we all know who that's going to be. And again, I know what a lot of you are saying as well. It's not going to be fair on the other side because, Rob, you're a YouTube influencer. You have all those subscribers. Yes, 19 of them now. They're not going to be able to be, they're not going to vote. And if they try to vote, their votes will not be counted. So I'm going to keep it fair. Okay? So that's what's going on. Without further ado, I am going to now present my 3 looks. And not only that, to make things even a little more fair, I'm going to give Dave be a little more of a handicap. I'm going to also announce what looks I'm giving. So there you go, Dave. Okay? So I don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my head and then I'm going to tell you my look and then just be ready to judge it. So if the audience is ready, here we go. First look. Lumberjack after 8 hours of hard labor. Second look. Playful, yet approachable, shy, yet handsome. Third look. Menacing, alluring, and oh so sexy. Okay, so there you have it. You've got my 3 looks. You're welcome, Dave. Okay, good luck. Okay, good luck. So, I promise you this has got to be the last episode that I'm going to do that we're not doing comedy, but I'm just so tired of it, you know? I'm just so tired of it, and it needs to be put to rest. I just want to put it to rest. So, thank you guys for watching. Episode 12, I promise you, will be at least something that'll be funny, that'll make you laugh. But I appreciate your indulgence in this, and everybody have a great day. All right, take care.